I swear to God, bro, I don't know what's wrong with Cody Rhodes. Russo'sBrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Stevie, let's start with you. In your lifetime, how many legitimate fights have you been in?
I'd probably say 6.
6
which
legitimate.
I've lost 7 of them.
Well, I got a hype. Okay, Ben, what about you? Legitimate fights.
I'd probably say about 10, 12.
Wow, that many, Ben, right? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those are growing up and like prove it stuff. It's not like men in bars like just wailing on each other. But yeah, I was a bouncer for a while too, so it comes with it.
Well, I want to ask both of you a question, starting with Stevie. Stevie, prior to those fights, I mean, Stevie, I'm sure with those fights, most of them you knew you were going to get into, right? They did not come out of nowhere. You knew it was coming. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, there's a very uneasy, fearful fight or flight type of feeling that you get. Usually, if you don't know it's coming, you're already knocked out because you got sucker punched, right? So it's over before it starts.
Well, Stevie, with that being said, when you anticipated a fight was right around the corner and a fight was coming, in any of those instances, did you ever first put on your winter coat and then walk into the fight? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I bundled up because I don't want a whole lot of movement when I'm throwing punches. I don't want any leverage or anything. And I want as many things as the guy who's trying to hurt me can grab onto at the same time.
Okay. Now, Ben, hypothetically, the week prior, you were laid out by a guy in a bar. They had to stretcher you out of the bar, stretches you out, put the neck brace on, the whole 9 yards. Next week, you catch wind that guy's back in the bar. And you are going to get you some revenge. Do you first put on your winter coat and then enter the ring?
Yeah, I mean, the main reason I'm coming back, though, is to judge the other ugly sweater competition backstage. That's really what is most important, So, and there's a chill in the air, so, I don't want to catch a cold. But usually when I know that I'm scheduled to fight somebody, what I like to do is go put on a dominatrix outfit to make sure that I'm going to come out
very nice
in a bikini. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight, and I feel comfortable in front of everybody. So
you guys want to hear just something like, I swear to God, like last night on Raw, okay, bro, it is proven. And I'm talking about casual fans here. Bro, I'm done with marks. I'm done with mark fans. I'm done with, marks in the business that I work with. I'm done addressing them. They're a lost cause, bro. They're freaking marks, and I'm done. I'm never even gonna. I'm going this whole year without dealing with any of them. I'm talking about the casual fan. Now, it is clear the casual fan buys in when they believe something is real. Okay, a casual fan will buy in to the CM Punk Seth Rollins promo last night. They will buy into that, and that will cause a casual fan to watch. But then, guys, you look at the absolute norm in professional wrestling. Bro, something believable in wrestling is now probably at 10%. You look at the norm, the 90%, and what do we have over the last couple of days? Freaking Cody Rhodes gets laid out, gets stretchered out, and Owens is in the ring, and he comes back the following week, and he walks to the ring in his long-length winter coat. I swear to God, bro, I don't know what's wrong with Cody Rhodes. Bro, if you want to be a model, then be a freaking model. If you want to be in fashion shows, go be in freaking fashion shows. This is professional wrestling. This guy stretchered you out a week ago, and you're going to confront this guy wearing a freaking winter coat. Inside, no less. Then Ben, I kept thinking of you. How many pictures are we going to get of these of the women's revolution twerking? How many? The women's revolution, bro. Yeah, twerk your ass at me, Rhea Ripley. You're a badass, bro. Twerk your and then they wonder. Then they have no idea. Why did we lose the casual fans? Why do we only have a fan base of 1.5 million people watching this? What are we doing wrong? Stevie, if they can't understand by now, the only thing casual fans are going to bite into is something they believe. And 90% of the shit with this company, bro, you can't believe if you wanted to believe it.
Well, the way to make up for that is to ask baby faces and heels alike to do the Netflix to them and make a video about that and put that up, because that's important to have baby faces and heels all unite to try to replicate the Netflix branding sound.
Yeah.
Did you see that, Ben?
No, I missed that one, but it sounds great.
They had all the top heels and babyface, not together, but they might as well have been back and forth trying to replicate Dom, Liv, Rhea Ripley, everybody. So there you go.
Yeah, it's miss on miss, and maybe their focus is somewhere else. We talked about the Netflix, promos, and the one I saw had Triple H in 30 out of 45 seconds of it. And I flashed back to what you had said about he can't look weak in the video games. How about when we go off the air at Saturday Night Main Event? Who comes out to bump shoulders with Owens? That's the real business, right? Like that's, and 45 million on YouTube is the big number we're looking at. People who saw that, well, that's the real business you went off the air with. So where was he in all this? I thought there was going to be a new version of Cody Rhodes, and that jacket he was going to be Flasher Cody Rhodes, where he just flashes the audience and then puts it back. But I mean, little did I know.
I swear, this guy, bro, be a freaking model. If you want to be a model, call Versace, Calvin Klein, call one of bro. Kramer got freaking underwear ads, bro. Go freaking be a model. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but Ben, a member, a lifetime member of Russo's brand sent me this today. I just got it this morning, and all I could think of was you, Ben. Are you ready for me to read this to you, Ben?
Is this Meltzer or no?
No, Ben, we have enough. Ben, who was your buddy at Fox that was getting his picture taken with Bray Wyatt?
Allman?
Jacob Allman.
Jacob, okay. Stevie,
sorry to jump in, but
we may have another Jacob Allman scenario over at Netflix.
I think Ben would say there's more than two Jacob Allmans out there, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like, it's everybody putting over, sorry to jump on you, but that these network people have any sense in their goddamn head, bro. They were somebody's assistant.
Yeah.
They failed upwards. They were given a property that they take a crapshoot on. So maybe they got lucky and had a program that draws, and then they look good and go up a level. But most of the time they don't. So, it's people who are unqualified making the decisions. So of course they're going to be fanboys.
Ben, I'm not going to sit here and let you just insult and degrade these top network executives, because a story came out today, 8 a.m. today, Ben, 8 a.m. today. Triple H opens up about running a generation of kids with WWE's Shawn Michaels. I'm going to read it to you because it's very short.
That doesn't sound right at all.
I know it doesn't. Well, listen, hey, that's your crack journalist. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to you.
Crack, you mean?
Here we go. You're going to love this. You're going to love this, Ben. When watching D-Generation X on WWE television during the Attitude Era, impressionable viewers picked up on a popular gesture where one directs their hands in a chopping motion towards their pelvic region with an X-rated activity for an insult. One of the pioneers of the suck it crotch chop, WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque, spoke on the Roommates show, whatever that is, about the controversial impression he and Shawn Michaels had on kids. Here it goes, guys. We were just talking about this yesterday. We're moving to Netflix on January 6th with Monday Night Raw. So we're at the Lunch and Learn, they call it, for Netflix yesterday in Los Angeles. And all this media is there and all this stuff. And probably like 6 different people from media, like high-level media people, came to me and were like, man, I wanted to come over here and say, suck it to you so bad and do the crotch chop, Triple H told. Levesque also noted that the people who lived out their fandom with him all had something in common. They got their first attention in school from doing the crotch chop. The WWE Hall of Famers said him and Michaels laugh about the fact that they ruined a generation of kids that were constantly growing up. All right, listen, Triple H, I don't think we should confuse the wrestling media with mainstream media. I don't think Megyn Kelly's going up to Triple H and saying, hey, man, I always wanted to do this to you. Bro, I swear to God, Triple H needs to get over himself. Like Triple H, I believe Triple H is at the point where he has convinced himself he is now Vince McMahon.
You know who that quote hits harder than anybody? That Ben already knows where I'm going. Jinder's having flashbacks like Vietnam on this thing because Kevin Owens is about to get squashed at the Rumble.